Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Rasan427, and actually today what we're doing is a Spider-Man Marvel Legends review. This is actually a 2-pack with Spider-Man, Black Suit, and Carnage, and this is something that I was super excited about picking up. I definitely still want to pick up the Aunt May and Doc Ock. I definitely need a Doc Ock because he's like probably like my favorite Spider-Man villain. Him and Green Goblin were two of my favorite Spider-Man villains. But yeah, this stuff was something I definitely wanted. Carnage, I probably wouldn't have picked up by itself just because from what I've seen, the Black Suit Spider-Mans by themselves, the older ones, were going for a lot more. So I'm just like, why pay that for that one when I can pick up two, pick up a cool Carnage figure? Even though I'm not the biggest Carnage fan, I like them. I'm not the biggest Carnage fan. Why not pick up actually both of them? And actually get into the box you see up top, it says Marvel Comics. This is from my favorite superhero animated show, pretty much my favorite anime show, Spider-Man, the animated series. And you see the Black Suit Spider-Man and Carnage right here. Spider-Man versus Carnage. The thing I love about this packaging is that they're going away from plastic, but doing cool stuff like this, I'm okay with it. You see, this is like a VHS tape, because I actually had VHS tapes when I was growing up. I still had them, even though DVDs were like the thing at that time, but I still actually had VHS tapes at the time. You see, it's a Spider-Man and Carnage, #1 and #2, Marvel Legends right there. So that's awesome. See on the back, Marvel Comics, Spider-Man, Marvel. You see Spider-Man versus Carnage. That's awesome. You see right here, it's really cool packaging. You turn it sideways, you see some Spider-Man versus Carnage. Shows you that side. This is actually the top. I'm gonna show you the top of the box right here. Marvel Spider-Man. Always love that logo as well. You see it's plastic-free packaging. They're going all the way with the plastic-free packaging because even on the inside is not plastic. And something that was interesting, and it was a valid complaint that somebody actually had. It was like, well, I forgot what figure. I think it was the Green Goblin No Way Home figure. It was plastic-free packaging, but then inside of it, it was plastic, which didn't make any sense. But definitely, the only thing you gotta do is, I mean, everything will make a difference to me because I'm not an inbox collector, but from what I heard from the swap outs and stuff, and people actually buying figures, and then it'd be a whole nother figure inside the packaging, I feel like that's just terrible with the switch outs, but that's just what Hasbro and pretty much all these companies are doing at this point. But let's actually unbox both of these figures and actually get into both figures. And actually putting this 2-pack on my turntable, I have to say, even though I was a big fan of this Carnage, I mean, this thing looks so cool. And I even looked at the accessories, I'll get into in a little bit. I mean, this thing is really, really awesome. I mean, the accessories that it comes with is definitely worth what you actually pay for. I mean, yeah, it's just absolutely great. I definitely need a Venom at this point. It's crazy that I'm a huge Venom fan, but I don't actually have a Venom in my collection yet. I just, you know, started to rebuild my Marvel Legends collection, get all the characters that I really love. But definitely need a classic suit Venom after actually picking up both of these figures. But I mean, this thing looks awesome. You see the Spider-Man now. The one thing, it's not really a gripe for me, is that he has the, you know, the lines for, I forget what it's called. What, you know, these blue lines that you see on Spider-Man. I didn't know he had that, and I wanted it all blacked out and stuff. So I probably still end up picking up another version of this, just with it all black, because I just didn't know it really actually came like that until I think I've seen a review. I don't know. I think I unboxed it and I finally seen it. I was like, oh, it's gonna come with the blue shading. Or it's like shading or stuff like that. Like the comic books, you know, with certain pictures, they come out different colors and stuff like that. Which that's cool, but I would have liked the all black one, which they actually have that version. But I believe it's going for like the same price as this. Just from what I've seen, maybe there's cheaper prices. I'll keep looking, but it was like for the same price as this 2-pack. So I was like, I'll just pick up the 2-pack. And it's not that big of a gripe, but you know, I would have liked it that different way. But actually, first, let's actually look at the Black Suit Spider-Man closer. And actually, looking at this Black Suit Spider-Man, like I said, it has the shading on it with the blue and stuff, which is cool. But I would have wanted, you know, just a regular version of this. You see with the whited out eyes. I mean, this is absolutely perfect representation of a Black Suit Spider-Man. I actually just playing Spider-Man 2 just now. I know it's super late, it's 2 months later. But I think this is awesome to pick this up just because he'll be having the Venom suits, and seeing the story unfold is really awesome in that game as well. But you see actually posing up this figure, you see his arm actually go out to right here. You see his arm go right. He comes with one fist to hand and one Spider-Man like crawling up the wall hand. You see he comes with that. He comes with double jointed elbows right there. So that's awesome. Another double jointed elbow. And you see his head moves all the way around this. I love this head sculpt. Love the way it looks. Looks exactly like what the classic Black Suit should look like, taken straight out of the cartoon and a comic book. So awesome. This is actually first introduced, I believe, it's Secret Wars. I mean, I believe in the movies they're supposed to be bringing a Black Suit in Secret Wars, just like it was in comics. She lifting his leg up that far. That's awesome. She's lifting his other leg up that far. I think that's fantastic as well. You see, guys, nice ab crunch as well. You move it all the way that back, and all the way forward like that, all the way back like that. So that's awesome. You get the other one right here. So that's really cool as well. But yeah, this is an awesome figure right here. So you get the classic logo on the back as well. This is all the blue shading that you actually get on here, but you actually don't get on the other version. It actually comes by itself. You actually don't get that, but you actually get that on this one. And actually looking at Carnage next up, well, I guess we should get into Spider-Man's accessories. Let's actually get into Spider-Man's accessories. And you see, he comes with a fisted hand. This is for his left hand, I believe. And he actually has the wall crawler hand, and this is his wall crawler hand for his right. Let's see, get that out of the packaging, because I wanted to show you on the turntable what he looks like straight out of packaging like that. So that's awesome right there. Absolutely love that. Love this type of stuff. And you see, he comes with 2 different web shooting hands, which kind of doesn't make sense for this, because he doesn't shoot webs like this, right? He shoots it, yeah, he shoots it out of the back of his hand. Now, I don't believe he's ever shot it. Well, with this class suit, I know in the cartoon as well, he's supposed to shoot it out of the back of his hand. Now, in different iterations of the black suit, he does shoot it like this, but in this iteration, but I understand why they gave it to us. You mean you kind of couldn't give this without this, people to complain without this, but he doesn't shoot like this out of his hand, so kind of doesn't make sense. But this is just straight up awesome right here. Absolutely love this. And actually getting into Carnage, this actually exceeded my expectations for a Carnage figure. If I didn't pick it up in a 2-pack, I mean, maybe if I seen it for cheap enough, I'd probably pick up a Carnage figure, but it really wasn't high on my list. But you see, with the symbiote coming out of him, I love that detail on it. You see detail right there coming out. This head sculpt is fantastic right here. Actually show you guys the other head sculpt that actually comes with the regular face. And you see double jointed arms, so that's awesome as well. You see, looking at the detail on it, I mean, these nails and these hands, it's really sharp, and it's really firm right here. You see, you move his legs up that far. It's super articulated. You do whatever, pretty much whatever you want. I don't think it has the same amount of articulation that the Spider-Man has. Like down here, you should move it even more. You don't have that, but you get cool articulation. You get ankle pivot right there. Of course, you get that on Spider-Man as well. Oh yeah, in Spider-Man, you actually get toe articulation. Didn't really talk about that. And you don't get no real ankle. You get ankle pivot like that, but you get toe articulation on these. On these, you actually don't get toe articulation. So that's the way that is. And you see, moving that, you get the butterfly joints as well. Yeah, you get awesome butterfly joints. You get it on both of these figures. You get butterfly joints. So that's pretty awesome right there. And actually, looking at the head sculpt, I'm gonna actually switch it out right now. Hopefully, it'll just pop right on there. Sometimes these head sculpts are super hard to actually get on here, but I'm gonna actually try to do it right now. And of course, I couldn't do it on the first try, but this is what the Cletus Cassidy. Now, I mean, what is it, Cletus Cassidy? Yeah, I believe that's his name. I mean, it's a definitely really good head sculpt. I just don't like the way his face looks, to be honest. So I probably would just never use this. I just don't like the way it looks. I mean, the hair detail is great, but it just looks just really weird. I don't really like the way it looks. I like the mask on. Not really a big fan of that, but I'm a fan of the head sculpt. I'm just not a fan of the way that actually looks. But actually, you see, get into the accessories of it, and you see on here, you actually put this on the back of him actually. So that's pretty awesome right there, which actually just stick into the back like this. So that's pretty cool. And what you do is actually just stick it in like that. You put that in there, put the head sculpt back on there. Hopefully this just comes right. I really have to pause it every time just do it. But you see, with the symbiote, this is actually what you put inside the back of him, so it look like more stuff is even coming out of him. And actually, the 2 other things he actually comes with is an extra hand right here. So this is pretty awesome right here. You get an extra hand as she sticks out and stuff like that. So that's super cool right there. You actually get an extra hand. And then you actually get this hand, which this is definitely the one I'll be using. This one right here to create a weapon with his hand and with his fist. I believe it's for the right hand, but this thing looks fantastic. Looking at the detail on it, the black, the red, and everything like that. You see, flipping it over, another black and red. I mean, swoosh red. I mean, it just looks so great. This is the one that I'm using. This is what actually blew me away once I actually seen this. I was like, this looks fantastic right here as an accessory for Carnage, especially to come inside this 2-pack. They didn't really have to put all this in it, but that was actually the accessories and the figure for actually both of these, and actually pose both of these up and actually get to my final thoughts.
And actually wrapping this video up, I think this is a fantastic 2-pack right here. The Carnage really blew me away because I didn't expect it to be that great of a figure. I really was just excited for just the Spider-Man figure. That was it. But seeing a Carnage as well definitely took this up to a whole nother thing. Probably one of my favorite things Marvel Legends has done all year, pretty much, to be honest. And yeah, so just tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Were you excited for this 2-pack? Do you have this 2-pack inside your actual collection? This is something I'm definitely having inside my collection because I'm building up Spider-Man villains anyway, like a whole Spider-Man villains lines and stuff. So that'll be awesome. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.